Nokia Arena for 2026 AO edition. Anna Blinkova serving.
I think we'll see a little bit more coming from the Australian, just that ability to move forwards. The forehand of Blinkova's, just have a look at that extreme grip. Gets right around on that, but good to see Talia, that willingness to come forwards and really get in, create opportunities, getting into the net. What we'll be looking at, that transition play. How good is Blinkova for there? That's difficult to hit a drive volley with that extreme grip as well. You've got to connect it absolutely perfectly, which she does not on that occasion.
Has gone over, and I'm not sure she hit an out ball midway through that rally, Gibson. Touch and go there.
Yeah, it's a hard one, isn't it? When you're mid-court or just being pushed, the ball's up in the air, and you think, okay, if I connect this well, it's good. The point's over. However, just I think you got to take it on. Be the positive one, David.
That's exactly what she's doing in this opening game, Gibson. She's been in that mindset from the opening point. A couple of break points now for the Australian.
Now this would be very positive for Talia if she can get this quick game. Well done. Gosh, didn't put that ball away though, Talia, when she had the opportunity. Just went, unfortunately, straight back to Blinkova. Had to do then something a bit special. Got that ball down. That was a great shot from both players. That good hands from Blinkova.
Gibson. Not a lot on the first serve, 107 in the hitting zone. And Gibson breaks in the opening game.
First game.
She's just happy to roll those in, isn't she?
Yeah, there's just no power on that serve, and it's basically getting spanked like it should from Gibson. That's like, it's just sitting there. It's actually quite a hard serve to return because there's no pace on it. It's got a bit of kick, and it's pushing you back. You've got to really generate some pace. That was very good by Talia. That looks like an easy shot. It is not. You've got to get it back deep, and you've got to get it back quick. And she did both.
Talia Gibson enjoyed a late season high. She was selected in the Australian Billie Jean Cup team for the first time. Part of Australia's playoff campaign in Hobart. So that was a real feather in what she's been doing. And getting better and better.
Talia Gibson to serve.
Ball.
Long.
Ball.
She qualified for Wimbledon, Talia Gibson, and ran into Naomi Osaka in the first round.
Huh.
30-15.
Ball.
Yeah, good second serve. She certainly worked on a little bit more pace with the first delivery, Talia Gibson. She's getting good pop off that first serve.
Just targeting that forehand though, isn't she?
A good composed start. Great signs for Talia Gibson. Break of serve and a 2-love lead.
Gibson leads 2 games to love. Thank you.
Being really pushed back at the moment. This is ultra aggressive from Talia Gibson.
Love 15.
As soon as there's something a little bit short from Blinkova, then Talia, particularly off this backhand side, she's just going to lean in and do some damage. Beautiful striking.
On. 30-15.
Renee Stubbs is joining us in commentary, and courtside, beautiful day. Renee and Talia Gibson off to a flyer.
Yeah, fantastic weather down here. No wind. There's been a lot of breeze over the last few days, but today is perfect weather, and Talia started beautifully.
Game Blinkova.
So Blinkova holds Gibson with the break.
Gibson
Leads
leads
2-1
2 games to 1.
opening set.
Time.
You can see the queue of people waiting to get into the precinct. Day one of the Australian Open, thousands, and even week -1 for qualifying was huge. The interest and activity around the grounds and in the precinct, Louise Clement, impressive, and the fans loved it, didn't they?
It's been an unbelievable show.
So
That's beautiful. Gigi started really well, Talia.
15 love.
Just being nice and accurate, hitting to the corners, getting depth. She's really striking the ball very, very well. Looks good, looks confident.
Oh.
that's just brilliant. Very well placed second serve and open up the court. And we bring in Renee Stubbs once more, 6 times Grand Slam champion, 4 in doubles, a couple of mixed. Renee, it's been impressive, her tactics early on.
Yeah, I think the thing that's impressed me the most, honestly, is her composure. From the very beginning, she's looked really calm, and that's not easy in the first round of the Australian Open.
Oh.
She owns a couple of wins over top 100 players, Talia Gibson. Second of which was over Greet Minnen, the pretty accomplished Belgian player in Cleveland last year. Bit Sonmez, of course, here at first round last year. That was the 2 of the victories. Players inside the top 100.
Yeah, she's struggled against players, as we said, Paula Badoza this time last year in the second round. That wasn't a great scoreline, but it was closer than the score would have suggested. But just the movement was the issue against Paula. Paula plays very fast, and that's something that I feel Talia has worked on over the last 12 months, is her movement. It's better.
Oh.
That one a little long, and that's the difference. Talia spends much of the year playing the smaller WTAs and the ITFs, the 50s, the 75s, the 100s, and she has done incredibly well in many of them. So she collects a lot of wins and gets a lot of confidence from that. But when you start to play the very top, the top 10 players, just the speed, the pace is a little different.
Break point here for Blinkova. Oh, terrific rally, best of the match so far. And she held firm, really positive, wanting to dominate the baseline there, Gibson.
Well, that was smart from Blinkova. She knew that Gibson likes that backhand down the line. She started running before Talia even suggested it was going there and was able to get that forehand cross court. But if you don't hit that parallel well, you're in trouble. Talia able to finish the point down the line.
Stop.
Advantage of Blinkova.
I think that since bringing up her composure, this game is so important. Just to keep the momentum, because Blinkova is the type of player that doesn't go away. So this is a very important game for Talia Gibson.
Yes, saves a second break point in this game.
Couldn't have struck up a better serve there. 161, right in the corner. Got the reply she wanted, which was a short ball. Serve +1 at its best. Look at that end range there from her opponent. Got the easy shot. Good quality here, holding her nerve.
Advantage Gibson. Let's for service.
Positive, really prepared to meet the ball early, take time away from Blinkova. And Gibson saves a couple of break points and holds for 3-1 in the opening set.
3 against 1.
Well, within reverse for sure. Hey, big areas here, eh? Big areas with big strikes. Great level, T.
Great stuff, T. Keep backing yourself.
Guys, I think that was an enormously important game for Talia Gibson, just because she looks so good out here, and Blinkova is a player that's not going to go away. So to establish her service games is incredibly important for her in this match.
Yeah, so true, Renee. You get the sense, though, that Talia's really trying to focus and break down that forehand a little bit more.
Totally, and also, Louise, let's not forget the Sun's in a really difficult position right now for the Blinkova side. So it's really important for Talia to hold serve without that Sun.
Yeah.
Oh, that is just premium tennis by Gibson. Wow. She has striped that backhand. And I think another terrific addition is seeing that the coach is so close and up front with the players at ground level. Renee, it's brilliant to see that feedback.
That was impressive.
Stop.
She's going after it, though, with that backhand. She has a lot of
15-13.
confidence in that wing. It's very good. And I love that nod of the head. She's feeling good out here. Mr. Banana Man, he's out here early. Don't want to slip on him anytime soon.
Tell you what, Lou, I just noticed him as well and thought he's going to get a heck of a tan on the legs today.
Separation warning.
Well, he probably will peel soon after that.
Oh,
Was on just a little
30.
bit deep in the court there. Didn't quite get down and give it enough shape. It's going over the highest part of the net. Look at those kneecaps. They are going to be as pink as his shoulders.
poor old Blinkova. She got a warning because she had to wait for the laughter. She didn't get to serve, and the umpire gave her a warning. I thought that was a bit harsh.
That is harsh.
She's still laughing about it, though.
A little wobbly off that forehand. So smart from
13,
Gibson
14.
just to go back into that forehand, particularly when Blinkova's not moving that well and she slices back in. That just sets up Talia for the next shot. Just thinking her way very well through this match at the moment.
Not enough on the serve of Blinkova, and a double break for Talia Gibson. She's
Gibson
well in
leads
control.
4 games to 1.
Opening set. She's all business, that's for sure.
She's just looking so good on her ground strokes. It's very positive. Moving extremely well. Also, with those eyes, it's great in isolation. And there's the positive fist pump that we're seeing. There's Team Australia, Simon Ray. There's Jared Bunt just to the left. The men in blue, we'll see a few of them around the Australian Open. Tennis Australia coaches and trainers, data analysts, so much that goes into these players.
"22 minutes of impressive work. The young Australian Talia Gibson. From Peppermint Grove in Perth, north bank of the Swan River. I'll be pretty proud of what she's done so far.
Love 15.
I don't know if you two just heard that come on from Blinkova. I mean, that's the one thing. You know she's not going to quit. So Talia has to really stay focused here.
Compounding problems here for
15 all.
Blinkova. Just can't get that range on that forehand side, but it really does come from that extreme grip. It's been with her since the junior years.
Too good, clean hitting. She had a chance to sneak the net earlier in the rally, but stayed back.
30,
Dave,
15.
any suggestions? What's her favourite shot at the moment, Talia Gibson?
Amazing.
How good is this backhand down the line at the moment? It is just on. Open stance, hits off that left leg, and just complete control. The rule of thumb is you've got to get your body weight down the court as well, and she's just doing such a phenomenal effort there. Never easy to change the direction of the ball, but gee, she's doing a great job.
Renee spoke about the sun early in the day, and I think Gibson's dealt with those conditions really well.
Yeah, this is a great effort from her with the serve. And you have to adjust the ball toss, and she's done a really good job with that and still going after the first serve.
Oh, she's going after everything at the moment. String of penetrating backhands and overhead that was impressive, and a 5-1 lead in the opening set.
Gibson leads.
You're right, her energy
5
levels
games.
look extremely good. Talia, she's come out here, looks very confident. I like how she's just approached this match. A lot of shape on the ball, she's not making many errors. The serve is good, the numbers are good. She's loving the fact that, look at all the green and gold sitting right behind Renee there. So many people inside this fantastic stadium, and of course it's a free ticket. This is a great match to come in and watch.
15.
Yeah, how good is the ground pass in the opening week? You just get to see so much great tennis in all these boutique stadia around Melbourne Park.
Just unstoppable at the moment from Talia Gibson. Gee, she's chasing everything and recognising opportunities, and I think that's, you could just see this ball floating, and she just picks up a little bit of extra speed here to get in, hit this volley. That's phenomenal. That's a Renee Stubbs backhand volley right there.
Ball.
I mean, the difference in this match is that Gibson is just hitting the ball with a little bit more pace, and Blinkova's not the best mover. So as long as Talia stays within herself in this match, really, she is the better player at this moment.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's you.
Well, she's hunting a third break of serve to close out the set right here.
30-40.
Every metric is in favour of Talia Gibson at the moment. Set point. Could well be the best set of Grand Slam tennis she's played. Talia Gibson with 3 breaks of serve in 31 minutes, 6 games to 1.
Yeah, she'll be very happy with that. Boy, what a set. And wrapping it up pretty quickly, but everything going the way of Talia Gibson at the moment. Gee, she's just been so solid. She looks good. As Renee said, she's very composed out here. And if she can just keep continuing to dictate with good quality, things are looking pretty good for the Australian at the moment. Let's have a look at some of those numbers. The first serve percentage is very low, which is quite kind of surprising in a way, because she's winning her serves quite easily. I mean, that just shows how well she's striking that second ball. She's collecting 88% of those first serves, nearly 60% of second serves. So Blinkova, even though there's not a lot of first serves being dealt, she's not being too worried about that. 13 winners for Talia Gibson, just 2 to her opponent. Just shows how dominant this performance has really been today. And she's just been chasing everything down. She's been setting up play so well. This is a great shot from Blinkova. Didn't see enough of the winners. That was one of the 2 that we did see. But this backhand inside out and down the line has just been unbelievable today. She's having a whole lot of fun out here, Talia Gibson, at the moment. And why not? Things absolutely going her way.
Gibson to serve. Long.
Stop.
Well, since that first round win over Sonmez last year, Renee, where have you seen the biggest improvement in Talia Gibson's game? Because what we're seeing here is very impressive indeed.
Well, I think the most important thing is, and Louise knows this, is just her confidence within herself. She just, I want to see her close this match out, because that will tell you a lot about Talia Gibson's strength inside of herself, and sometimes she doubts herself, and so this is a huge moment here in this match to win this opening service game of the second set.
30 on.
She's been an amazing ball striker her whole career. It's just a matter of her mentally believing in what she is capable of doing.
Let for service.
Flat that backhand.
30-40.
Forced error. It's a break point for Blinkova. Opening game, second set. convert from 2 previous attempts. And that's what she's done really well. And there's a hint of a backs to the wall moment that she's come up with something big.
Incredible the way she has held her nerve under these big points, and this is so critical that she can just keep the momentum from that set number 1. If she can get out in front here, just stamp herself on this second set early. Just a little static on that one. Just reaching.
I like this, though. I like her going over, getting a little word from the coaches, taking her time, not rushing this moment, because this is an enormous part of this match.
Advantage Gibson.
Well, that's enormous. What a great time to throw an ace in. That's 4th of the match. 66, that's around her number. It was just that angle that she was able to get there. Terrific.
Stop.
Good movement by Talia Gibson. She's come up with a couple of big aces, pressure moments in that service game, and holds for 1 love.
Second set.
I think what Talia is doing really well today, whenever Blinkova has gone down the line, her forehand has been really, really positive. Being able to get that ball back deep, just poising point in case right there. The way she was able to get from a slightly defensive position to a real positive position. She's enjoying that, as these guys are enjoying that. I'm sure there's plenty of magnesium sitting in those chairs, Dave.
So 1 banana's become a bunch.
Yeah.
That was going to be my comment. The single banana over there has finally got himself a bunch of friends.
Sorry, Renee.
That's okay.
Long.
Oh, that's just redlining, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just so
15,
positive. If she can
13.
continue to just capitalise on the fact that maybe Anna Blinkova is not feeling great at the moment, she's really struggling to find anything where she's able to hurt Talia, but that forehand, it looks good. And Team Gibson very happy.
Stop.
More shape on that serve at 30 all now. Still under pressure, Blinkova. There's Gerard Solves, the former French ATP player who's guided Hugo Grenier as well. To the right.
Stop.
Coach of Blinkova. Oh, that's just amazing. She's got the ball on a string at the moment.
Well, she's just showing us what she's got. She's got that heavy forehand. She's got a slice to set up, try to bring Blinkova into a difficult position here. Now, why not go back in behind the movement? Look at that. It's just phenomenal.
And also, guys, I think it's really important for Gibson to keep moving the ball side to side. You don't want to keep going to the same place every single time to Blinkova and sort of get her some rhythm. Keep moving her around the court.
That's exactly what she's doing.
Gibson.
And she's hunted down a break of serve in the second game. So 6-1 and a break.
Gibson leads.
So a dominant
Against
position
love.
for Talia Gibson.
Well, it's just about maintaining, isn't it? If Talia can continue to hit with this precision, depth, confidence, she just looks so good. She is loving it out here. Look at those fingernails are even matching that outfit, David. She has come to the party ready.
She has.
That's the first time she's really made a bit of an error in judgment there. She went back into that forehand of Blinkova that was waiting. Pretty smart of her just to stand there. She had the easy volley to the whole court there.
She showed signs of this form, Talia Gibson, despite the fact that she lost first round in Brisbane to Yastremska, who's a top 30 player. He did that match from memory, Lou.
Yeah. No, she was close. She's going tag for tag with these top players. It's just a matter of winning a couple of these big matches and Talia will take off, and she's got the game. We're seeing it right here, the quality. Blinkova serve just not impacting a lot, and Talia just needs to keep her first serve percentage up higher, in fact.
A virtual ace.
But she's almost off balance, hitting that shot, weight going back. That's how well she can create power. Really accelerates it off the back leg. That's just wonderful.
Light for service. Game Gibson.
It's second
Gibson
serve
leads
ace.
3 games to love.
3-love. And she's in control. A set and 3-love in this first round match for Talia Gibson.
A lot of support out here on Kia Arena. It's been a terrific match. There'll be a lot of supporters that will be following Talia if she can just get through this match here. You never know what can happen. She's got the ability to play a very high quality game. Just looking at some of the numbers here. Forehand heaviness 7.2 on the Gibson side, 6.1 for Blinkova, so a real difference in heaviness there. That's one of the reasons why she's been able to set up some of these plays. That advantage with that forehand.
Well, the Australian has blasted Blinkova off the court. 24 winners to just 2 off the racket of the higher ranked player. She's ratcheted up that first serve percentage in the second set. And the world number 62 under pressure, serving at love 3 down a set.
Love 15.
25 winners overall.
Guys, I'm just blown away at the composure. I know she's leading 6-1, 3-love, and you would think she should be composed, but this has just been really good.
Oh.
Louise touched on it, but
Love 30.
what we're seeing with Gibson, I think, is a better version physically of the player 12 months ago.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, she's moving much better than she was a couple of years ago and last year, and it's just, you know, growing into herself, her own confidence, her body, her athleticism, and obviously her natural power on the court is, we're seeing it today.
Let for service. Let's for service.
Blinkova's second tournament win came last year. Jiangxi Open in China at 250 event. She beat Lily Tagger. Her first came in 2022, overcoming the highly ranked Jasmine Paolini in 3 sets in Romania on a hard court.
Oh.
And may I add, when she won that tournament in China, she did the post-match speech in Chinese.
Now that's impressive.
Wow.
Chance to get on the board, get a foothold in this second set. And she is on the board. We know that the durability she's got. She holds the Grand Slam women's singles tiebreak record. Remember back in 2024, that amazing tiebreak with Rabakina, 22-20 in a tiebreak that lasted over half an hour.
Yeah, it was phenomenal, wasn't it?
I commentated that match, and I have to say it was one of the most unbelievable things I've ever sat through. Resiliency.
Absolutely. So important that Talia Gibson maintains her levels.
First serve percentage has just gone up a little, which is very handy for Talia. At least 60%. It was down at 40%.
Oh.
Just the ability to flatten out with both wings and hit through the court has been a key factor for Gibson.
Yeah, been incredible with her depth as well. It's been amazing. I'm just missing from Blinkova.
This has just been so impressive indeed. Leading by a set and a break, Talia Gibson in full flight on Key Arena, first round of the Australian Open.
Good job. Some level,
Jared Bunt, Team Gibson, just telling her to keep going out after that second strike, after that serve. Go out after it. There he is there, the left with the blue hat, the left side. That's Jared Bunt. He's been working for Tennis Australia for some years and has really impacted Talia Gibson in the way she's just been training that a little bit more focused on certain things. She just looks so good today. She's ready for AO.
Time.
Get a little love for it too, as we do.
And that is a great sight across the precinct. John Cain in the background. There's Key Arena on the left, and we've got all the great food and music sites on the right. So many different nooks and crannies to have a look at this wonderful tennis precinct. Really entertainment precinct. Really, you would think it's a must-hold here for Anna Blinkova. Resuming at 1-4 in the second.
Oh.
You couldn't play any better than this, Talia Gibson. You have come to Key Arena to really put on a display. 10 shots and just finishing that up at the net. The forehand has really been positive today. It's great to see. She is really transitioning. She's working on her game. She's adding things even throughout this match.
Blinkova started the match rolling the first serve in at around 115 and quickly realised that wasn't going to be good enough. But it seems like nothing will be against Talia Gibson in this type of mood.
Well, that's just luck. Talia Gibson was all over that rally, just is playing to the open court when she's up at the net, and Blinkova loves to run to the open court. We saw a couple of occasions that Talia went back in behind her opponent, and that's what she needed to do. Again, she goes open court. You can even see that's just a little lack of peripheral awareness there.
That's you.
A real opportunity there to close this match out, Talia.
Gee, Lou, I tell you what, let's hope that doesn't come back to bite her, because she has to serve now with the sun in her eyes again, and if it goes to 4-2, it's very different circumstances to 5-1.
40-30.
And you just don't want Blinkova at this point just to get a little bit more confidence when just the tension just starts to come into this match.
Oh.
What a response. Just shows that backhand down the line isn't disappearing in this match. 10 backhand winners, many down that parallel there. That's fabulous from Talia. 29 in total. That's control. It's like a shooting gallery for Talia Gibson at the moment. That ball just penetrated through the court, and the defense of Blinkova is just giving the short balls, and then she can just attack. This is wonderful to see. Look at the little steps there, the preparation, and back in behind. She can do that off the ground, do that at the net as well.
Yes.
She's fighting on here, Blinkova. Been in this position, I'm sure, before in her career many times.
She's having to go for that type of margin.
Gibson.
She feels that anyway.
When she tried to really crush that first serve, that's the first one she's really hit hard, and it came back with interest.
Second break point in this game for Talia Gibson.
First little shank off that forehand side, just wobbled a little out of off the racket from Talia. The Cockatoos. Gotta love this show.
It is a show.
It's the Talia Gibson show. How to hit a backhand down the line. She's just made this look so easy today. I mean, it is her shot that she loves, but gosh, it's not easy to do. particularly right now, under this pressure, she's got to close this game out, and things are feeling pretty smooth then.
Yes.
That's a good serve from Blinkova. Just 107. Had nothing on it, kicked up high. Long game here.
This time
Advantage,
Blinkova
Blinkova.
got her angles right, rolling the forehand cross court. She's hanging on. It's wafer thin at the moment for Anna Blinkova.
Game Blinkova.
Just missing, so holding for 4-2. Gibson with the service break.
Gibson leads 4 games to 2.
I don't know if you saw that, but Blinkova, after she won that game, gave a couple of fist pumps. And this is the thing. Players know locker room reputation, and Blinkova's reputation is she will never, ever go away. So this game becomes even more important for Talia Gibson, because closing out this match for her is going to be very nerve-wracking.
So true. Is she going to go into grinding mode here, Renee Blinkova? Is she just going to try to become a brick wall?
Totally, but it's really important for Gibson to maintain going after her shots. Bring the margin in, but keep hitting, because the nerves will 100% be there.
Yeah, you've got to be able to sense the mood down there on that court. I'm sure it's starting to get a little squeaky. Oh, she closes it out on this occasion, but I tell you what, she's got to go back and look at this match. When she's at the net, she has a condition where she just wants to hit that ball right back to her opponent. She got away with it then. Just got to have a little bit more time to sense where her opponent is in that situation.
Well, this time, Blinkova on the attack, and that's probably one of the only times in the match she's had the ascendancy.
Yeah. She just has got to wait for that ball to be a little bit shorter, and then she can do something with it. But Talia's just been hitting with such depth.
Just hitting through the court a little better those couple of points.
Yeah, she's certainly making less errors. And she's just digging in deep here. She's just trying to find a way. What's going to make Talia uncomfortable here? Just going to make her move, keep that ball in play, not give her much to work off, get a bit of height and shape, try to push her around.
Big point at 30 all. Just a little tight, that response from Gibson, and suddenly a break point.
Well, this is what we talked about, how this young lady on screen can fight.
A lot better from Blinkova, showing her pedigree.
4 games to
And
3.
breaking back. Game's back on serve. Gibson by 4-3 second set.
Can you please refill that? Thank you.
Time.
Super fine margins. She was a point away from a 5-1 lead, and you touched on it, Renee, about the approach at that point being so dominant.
Yeah, and it's hard to get that out of your mind sometimes because there's absolutely no doubt she should have won that point. And now it's a completely different match. Having said that, again, the sun is still a problem for Blinkova down that end, so it's really important for Talia Gibson to keep going after the return. That's where she will be in a positive to start the point.
Such a fascinating point of the match. Game's back on serve.
Oh, wow. But even that forehand there, Blinkova just looked a little wobbly. She was late on that, gave Talia the opportunity to get inside that court. That is, it's not a great sign from Gibson there, just being late on that backhand. Little tension for sure.
No question, Lou. I think the coaching camp also told Talia Gibson to go after the forehand more of Blinkova, which is by far her weaker shot.
Absolutely. Stay aggressive, but with big targets. Just decelerated a little bit there. And she's got to keep doing what she was doing to get into this positive position. 4-1. She was up in this second set. Just lost the rhythm, lost the momentum, and Blinkova is just feeling great right now. She is on the ascendancy. She's pumped. Wow, last 20 points. Massive switch.
Guys, I think the key for Talia Gibson right now is to keep hitting the shot she wants to hit, but when she has to choose, she must go to the forehand. But don't overplay there until it's the right shot.
Bringing some fury back. Not too much on that first serve in the hitting zone. Found her range very quickly once more. Clean winner.
Well, that does show some guts here from Gibson, doesn't it? Wow. Using that forehand so effectively. Great preparation there. Open court. Dealt with. Well done to Talia Gibson. Just a little peripheral awareness there. Just sensing that Blinkova has just slightly moved to the forehand, creating that opportunity into the backhand side. just delayed that shot for just a split second. Great work from Talia there.
Break point for Gibson.
Not by much. Good footwork. She was going after it.
No, I was going to say, didn't quite get the feet going enough, Lou, on that last one. And I think that's why. And also the little bit of breeze on this court is behind Gibson's back. So you really have to commit to that shot.
Advantage Blinkova.
Any change in the way you feel she's looking and walking around the court, Stubbsy? I mean, on one side, obviously, yes.
Yeah, I mean, I saw her prior to the game point. She looked at her coach. I'd like to have her keep her head down. We call it a little bit of deer in headlights at this point. You sort of want to help them, but in the end, stay in your zone. Stay what's worked, which is keeping your head down, not looking at them too much, and play your game.
Winner number 38 and a second break point for Talia Gibson. Second service, the gift really set the point up for the Australian. Not too good. That's brilliant. She had 3 game points there, Blinkova, but couldn't get the job done.
Well, that is fabulous from Gibson, because there was a chance from being 4-1 up. She could have gone bananas, really, after losing that volley, I'll tell you.
But also, Lou, right there, rather than try and hit that backhand down the line, which we've seen work really well, she went with the safer one and went aggressive to the backhand. She didn't try and go to the weaker side. She played her best shot.
For service.
And I think she needs to serve as much as she can to the forehand in this particular service game.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, why not open up the court with that forehand?
15 long.
That's phenomenal work from Talia there.
Got the backhand she was looking for. She's trying to hit her way into the second round, and that's exactly where she's heading.
Tell you what, this is a very good sign for Talia Gibson. She can just regroup here and finish. What a way to rebound after some moments of disappointment in this second set.
Oh.
He's found her range. It's a clean winner, number 42, and with that, 3 match points.
40 long.
He's enjoying that as well. I think everyone in this stadium's got a smile at the moment, including Team Gibson. Wasn't far off a second serve ace to finish the match out there. I'm sure she was really going for that.
Still a couple of match points.
Oh.
Game, set and match, Gibson.
She's finished the match like she started it. Right on the limit,
6-3.
Talia Gibson. That is so impressive. Into the second round for the second time at the Australian Open.
What a way to start your Australian Open. Talia Gibson has announced herself, hasn't she? Gee, she played a phenomenal first set.